Steph Curry just dropped 60 points. Yeah, that's right, guys. You heard me. 60 points. 2 points off his career high all time. He is at the peak of his performance. 60 points against the Atlanta Hawks. And the Warriors lost this game. The Warriors lost with Steph dropping 60. This is a generational performance that honestly we will probably never see again from Steph. And the Warriors were able to sell this. It's honestly just unbelievable. They sent it to overtime, and wow, guys, so much happened in this game. And in this video, I'm going to be breaking everything down. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. First things first, the box scores, because this is really telling of what happened in the game. Gary Payne 2, still out. Dario Saric, still out. Moses Moody, still out. Chris Paul, still out. And Andrew Wiggins, after 19 minutes, sprained his ankle, and he's out for the foreseeable future. Now, Lester Quinones, and he is a G League guy for those of you who don't know him, but if you saw him on the court, he played a huge part. He had 15 points, and he closed out the game with this Warriors team. Jonathan Kuminga fouled out at the end of the fourth quarter and only ended with 16, breaking his absurd 20-game streak. But of course, the story of the night was Steph Curry, who dropped a ridiculous 60 points on 22 for 38 shooting from the field and 10 for 23 from 3. He also had 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and a block, but obviously that 60 points is just ridiculous. Now, the Warriors did not lose because of Steph, and that is pretty obvious. I mean, 60 points, he scored basically half of their points. So why did they lose? Two words, and it's a name. The name is Klay Thompson, because he had 10 points this game and could not buy a 3, shooting 2 for 13 and 4 of 19 from the field in total, which is an absolutely atrocious performance, and it is honestly embarrassing to see him play like this. With Steph having such a career night, other guys also have to step up. Draymond is another person who didn't step up, only having 7 points this entire game. And look, Brandon Pajemski, the rookie, he stepped up pretty big time in everyone's absence, having 15 and 11. But honestly, it was just a gut-wrenching loss, with Looney also having 0 points. In fact, Steph outscored the entire Warriors starting lineup combined. Draymond plus Klay plus Kuminga plus Wiggins, you add all their scores up, and you're not even close to Steph Curry. They combined for 35. He had 60. Add Brandon Pajemski there, Steph Curry still has 10 more points. Add Trace Jackson Davis in there, Steph Curry still has 5 more. Add Kevon Looney and Gui Santos, Steph Curry still has more points than 7 Warriors players who played the entire game out. And by the way, I have not yet mentioned Andrew Wiggins, because if you throw Andrew Wiggins into the mix, then Steph has more than 8 Warriors players who played tonight. Absolutely ridiculous. This lack of scoring from the Warriors' other options is really what ruined the game for them. Because if you look on the Hawks side of things, it was an insanely stacked night from basically everyone. Clint Capella, 17 and 15. Jalen Johnson, 21, 12, and 8. Trey had 35 points, DeJounte had 19, and Onyeka Okongwu had 22 and 16 boards. One thing that the Warriors did that I strongly disliked was double Trae Young for basically the entire fourth quarter and overtime. Now, I strongly dislike this because Trae, yes, he was on fire, shooting 7 of 11 for 3, but the other guys were also on fire, having very efficient nights. And that's where my next point comes in, efficiency, because the Warriors struggled very big time with that. Being 44% from the field and 32% from 3 is honestly embarrassing. They shot 56 3-pointers and only drained 18 of them. Most of those 18 came from Wardell Stephen Curry II. I just checked the stats and he was responsible for 10 of them. But anyways, let's dive a bit deeper into this because the Warriors had 6 more turnovers, which was a big part. They had 14 turnovers tonight, and that has been the story of the season. The Warriors have just not been able to hold onto the ball, and it's honestly just a prime 2013 Steph Curry fest out there. They cannot hold onto the ball for the life of them. Then points in the paint, there was also a huge disparity with the Warriors down 12. And we have seen them lose games where they had more points in the paint, but tonight when the threes weren't falling, they really had to get that number up. And they were not able to. Maybe because Wiggins was out, maybe because Kuminga got fouled out. But honestly, it just didn't look good. This is also partially due to offensive rebounds, which the Warriors were down 2 on, but they made up by that by having 2 more defensive rebounds. Now, this all-time performance from Steph Curry joins Kobe Bryant as the only players 35 and older to record 60 points in a single game. Now, here's the crazy part. Steph Curry took 12 less shots than Kobe. That's right, 12 less shots. This game made it Steph's 200 made 3 in this season, which means he has 11 seasons with 200 3-pointers made, the most in NBA history. Honestly, guys, I'm going to say it right now, the Warriors lost this game because of Klay Thompson. If Klay Thompson was sitting on the bench, then the Warriors would not have lost. The last time that Steph dropped 60 or more points was in April of 2021. Klay Thompson did not play that game. And guess what the Warriors did? They won. Klay Thompson is such a net negative to this team currently that honestly, the Warriors need to get rid of him. The Warriors might just be better without Klay Thompson. Now, honestly, guys, the future of the season also looks really, really bad. And you can't see it, but I am palming my head right now because there's just been news announced that the Warriors are not looking to make any moves. And that is, they are not aggressively pursuing a trade for anyone until the offseason. That's what Shams and Woj said, who are 2 pretty big NBA insiders. But, guys, this Warriors team is not good enough to win it all. It might not even be good enough to make the playoffs as we're seeing right now. It's been an embarrassing run, and if the Warriors don't do something fast, then the dynasty might just be over. To summarize, seeing Steph Curry drop 60 and the Warriors still losing is one of the biggest triggers in basketball history. I don't even know how to say it, guys. The Warriors front office needs to do something, so drop your ideas below. And if you want to hear more stuff about the Warriors, a video is popping on screen right now. I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.